From its location at Exposition entrance to the university, Mud Hall Tower tolls 8 bells, and morning classes on the SC campus begin. Some hear the chimes from their beds and roll over for another half hour of shut-eye, while others are up and ready for the new day.
Hey, Bob!
I can't stop now. I'm late for Caldwell's class.
Gee, is it that late? I gotta get to Conant's class. See you in the grill.
There were 4 flunks. I don't know whether those last. We'd call dunderheads or not, but when 14 people are in difficulty, I suggest that they do one of 2 things. Number 1, either read furiously in the next several weeks, or 2, buy a good set of beads or a prayer rug or something like that, because the day is coming.
Well, I have received your examinations, and their character reminds me of a remark that a man made to me at a party a few weeks ago. He asked what I did, and I told him I taught English. "Why do you bother to teach English?" he said to me. "After all, nobody speaks it nowadays."
I know a smoky, smoggy place where after classes we all race. The hustling there will make you ill. It's called the grill. Always in a hurry. Never worry. Real collegiate are we. Football, romance, social life and studies. All through life for buddies. Real collegiate are we. Yeah.
On the count of 3, everyone out. What would school be without the color, excitement, and pageantry of football? The first sight of the Trojans coming out on the field, the card stunts, the band playing Conquest, and the big moment when the winning touchdown is made. Entering his last season as SC football coach, Jess Hill made a good showing. 8 wins and 2 losses.
We'll watch the cards right down here that you can see what the stunt is. This looks really good, kids.
On the count of 3, everyone up with a light blue card and get ready to flip to stunt number 25 when your number is called. 1, 2, 3, up.
It's really a pleasure to be here for Southern California, is it?
Yes.
Reminds me of my old school days. I played football for 4 years. I sat on the bench. I never got to play. Finally, it was the last big game of the season. All the best players were hurt, and the coach turns to me and he says, "All right, Skelton, on your feet. We're sending in the bench."
An anticipated event on the Trojan calendar is the big trip up north to San Francisco. This year, before meeting the Stanford Indians, we staged a giant rally in Union Square. Our hopes were high, but the next day they were dulled somewhat when we lost in a close contest. But though we didn't win the game, our school spirit was exemplified in a farewell speech by John Arnett, who had just played his final college football game.
Right now, the seven of us find it pretty hard to say what we feel. We can only thank you for the 100% support you gave us. We're sorry that we let you down today, but stick. All we can ask is that you stick by the team the rest of the 5 games and give them everything you have. Thank you.
Barrel closes on the Trojan campus the first time since 1952. We had a quick paint job after we got that bell.
We want Coach Hill. We want Coach. Come on, guys.
I say the success that we've had, it wasn't exactly what we hoped for, but it's due to the very, very fine coaching staff that we have and a mighty, mighty fine Trojan student body. Thank you.
He wrote into my office and complained very bitterly about the fact that the university was emphasizing homecoming so much. Why was it, you wondered, that boys would be spending so many hours on floats and women decorating their houses when they should be in the classrooms or in the library studying? I wish that I could have taken her and some of her friends throughout the campus this week, and that she could have seen the many hundreds of men and women in committees planning, organizing, and supervising this week. I think that if she would have seen all of these things, she would have known why homecoming is such an important part of the university. The kickoff to this homecoming, as all of you know, is a selection of the Helen of Troy and 4 lovely princes for her court.
Your 1956 Helen of Troy is Cynthia Dixon.
Well, I think we've had the most marvelous homecoming this year that we've ever had. Tonight we're going to have our dance. It'll be at the Chase Hotel starting at 9 o'clock. And the 5 of us will reign the dance, and we want everyone to sure have a good time.
Hello, Trojans. This is Frank Duvall welcoming you to your victorious homecoming dance of 1956. And here we go with the first tune, Time on My Hands. 1, 2.
Trollio's is a show that the university puts on every year during homecoming, made up of the sorority, fraternity, the men's dorm living groups, and the women's living groups. It's a variety show.
Be prepared, that's a Boy Scout marching song. Be prepared, as to life you march along.
What are you guys, Boy Scouts or the Sugar Plum Fairy?
You have your homecoming, and I have mine.
Each year, the drama department presents 4 plays. Highlight of the fall semester was Herman Wouk's Cane Mutiny Court-Martial.
When I took over the ship, it was like the Chinese Navy. And I bore down on Keith to watch those shirt tails, and for all I know, that's another reason he hated me and circulated all this about my cutting the tow line.
That was Barcarolle, an excerpt from the Tales of Hoffmann by Offenbach, which was praised by critics as a great achievement by the opera department. And later in the year, another opera, Susanna, made its West Coast debut on the Brevard stage.
There's one in our midst tonight who pays no mind to the wooing of God in her heart. I've wrestled with the devil for her soul and prayed that she'd accept the saving grace of the Lamb, and for the sad her sinful and shameful ways, and still she don't heed my plea.
A great man came to campus last December to discuss his latest epic, The 10 Commandments. The Dean of Motion Picture Directors, Cecil B. DeMille.
A wise man would bow and sit down after that introduction. Although the places where Moses lived, Egypt and the Sinai Peninsula, have been much in the news of late, you may still wonder about the relevance of what took place there 3,000 years ago to what is taking place throughout the world today.
All right, now let's have the meeting come to order. At our last meeting, we proposed a bylaw amendment, something that a number of us have been campaigning for all year and before that, to make the Christmas show a permanent thing.
I think having played the part, or what I consider one of the major roles in the Christmas show, and for the importance of sincerity in the show, we hope that the committee will not pick someone with a New York accent to be Santa Claus.
A tradition was begun on this campus by a group of students inviting an English professor to extend his classroom reading to a university
It is in this spirit that I welcome you tonight, that well-known Shakespearean bard, Dr. Frank C. Baxter.
We have handed Christmas over to the advertisers, and it begins, of course, early in the year, each year earlier, so that it crowds Thanksgiving, which is now only the curtain raiser for Christmas. And a man can be very cynical about it. Christmas, a humbug, uncle, said the nephew. You don't mean it. I do, said Scrooge. Merry Christmas, sir. What right have you to be merry? What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough. Come then, said the nephew gaily. What right have you to be so dismal? What reason have you to be so morose? You're rich enough. If I could work my will, said Scrooge indignantly, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart. He should.
Bringing the ball in, it's Riley to circle, throw to midcourt, intercepted by Torrance. The game is over. And the Southern California Trojans have defeated the fifth-rated UCLA Bruins.
This is Shelley Mann. I want to welcome all you Trojans to the junior class jazz concert.
Bobby Troop.
And this is Dave Powell.
1, 2, 2, 2.
The Chancellor is known throughout the world as a leading educator. In addition to that, he is a warm-hearted man respected by everyone he comes in contact with. Most people know him as Dr. von Kleinschmidt, but some of his better friends are a little more informal.
As I came down the street one morning, a freshman student, doubtless set to do this little trick by his fraternity, called out to me, "Good morning, Rufus." So I walked over to him and said, "Well, are you a new student?" Whereupon he answered, "Yes, sir." So I said to him, "Well, it's well for you then to understand at the beginning of our acquaintanceship that my warmest friends call me Barney."
The next entry in the Songfest eliminations will be Delta 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 and Sigma Phi Epsilon singing in mixed division.
Another year has ended at Troy. A year filled with sound. Sounds we will never forget. We have found that college is more than teachers and classrooms. College is also friends and fun and learning from each other. College is the sum total of learning brought together by many wonderful experiences, some of which have been presented in this first Sounds of Troy. Your narrator is a Theta father, Danny Thomas.